Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I am swatching some new polishes from Heroine NYC nail polish. I absolutely love their polishes and have been a big fan for years. I'm super excited to be seeing some new polishes for 2023. All of these are going to be launching on April 26th on their website, so a few days away from the release, but you'll definitely want to check them out. So now let's officially get into swatching them. I will say right off the bat that they do have a rather consistent formula, so I'm going to sound a bit repetitive. The first shade is called Liquid Sunshine, and this is your bright yellow in this collection. This falls somewhere between mustard and American cheese, if you want to talk about condiments and the color yellow. It had a decent formula, so as you can see, the first coat definitely didn't reach full coverage and it was kind of patchy here and there. This second coat got us really, really close, but I did feel like it still looked a little patchy. So I did go ahead and do a third coat, which I do feel like finished it up. That all being said, I feel like this is one of those polishes that the more uses that you have of it, and the more the bottle has been open and kind of like come in contact with like air, it is going to get a little bit thicker and probably be really good in two coats. Then the next shade is called Orange County, and this is, I believe, yeah, this is the only one that has any sort of effect to it. So this has a shimmeriness to it, and it kind of pulls like a hot pink shimmer. So think of like a rusty orange with some hot pink in there. It is a really nice shade, and it does have a really great formula. That first coat was really, really good. And then the second coat did bring us to full coverage, and I could no longer see my moon. And all around, just a really great polish with a really great formula. And I do really like it. Plus, the name's fun. Then the next shade is called Melon Squeezi. And this is kind of your hot pink, but not like hot in the neon sense. It's just like a really nice, bold pink shade that, depending on how close you are, it could look like a red, but definitely still when you're up close, it definitely pulls that pink tone. The first coat was really, really good. I was really actually surprised by how good the first coat was, because sometimes on these sorts of shades, they're a little thin and you need to build it up, but not really with this one. This was perfect in two coats. As you guys can see here, it did dry down to a little bit of like a semi-matte finish, so I would definitely suggest a glossy top coat. And then the next shade is called Blew Me Away. Definitely my favorite of the bunch because, as y'all know, I love a blue polish of this shade. It is such a happy, like sky blue. It is summer, spring vibed polish. And the formula was really good. The first coat looked really nice. It wasn't 100% complete in one coat by any means. So I did go ahead and do a second coat, and that did bring me up to full coverage. And it just has that really good, like creamy consistency that it just feels not thick, but like it feels like your nails have like a good coat on them, if that makes sense. And then the next shade is called Toxic Treat, and this is probably what you would consider a neon. It is a very, very bright green, and I feel like it's very aptly named because toxic and this shade of green, I do feel like go together in a lot of people's minds, and I'm not sure why that is that we associate the word toxic with green, but I feel like that works here. This did have a patchy formula, I would say. I say that. It had a patchy formula at the beginning. So the first coat was very patchy. The second coat didn't seem as patchy, but it didn't seem like it was full coverage yet, kind of like a jelly-like formula. So you did need that third coat to bring you up to full coverage, and this does dry down to like a semi-matte finish, so you are going to need a glossy top coat if you want it to be shiny. But here is a look at all of the polishes that we just swatched. They're all really good, really easy to work with, applied really nicely. I love the brushes on their polishes, and if you've never used their polishes before, this is like a great time to go try some of them because they have some really great shades. And I'm sure you guys can scroll back on my channel and find more videos about them because they are great. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, these polishes are launching on April 26th on their website, which I will have linked down in the description box below. But other than that, I think that is it from me today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!